else to say, I'll say it anyway. Going swimming at a Christmas party. Take on me. I'll be fine in a day or two. Red alert! Shields up! I'm in a serious mood today. I'll tell you why. Do you want to know why? I'll tell you. This is the hit song Take On Me by a-ha, as performed by Ellie from the hit program The Last of Us. It has been my lifelong dream. I'm being serious. Remember, in a serious mood, this is why I'm feeling serious. Sincerely, it has been my lifelong dream to live in a zombie apocalypse. Now, I always thought it would be supernatural based, not mushroom based, but beggars cannot be choosers. They can be. They absolutely can be. I don't know where that expression came. I know where it came from. It's that if you are begging for something, then okay, take what you can get. But it's not technically true. You can beg and you can choose. The reason I'm feeling serious is because for the last half hour or so, as I was preparing for this tutorial video, I just kind of lost myself in the Last of Us world. And so I feel like I got to experience that zombie apocalypse lifestyle that I've always dreamed of. Now, I will say that as soon as it like kicks into gear and I go like, oh, this is it, I'm living the dream, zombie apocalypse, I would just jump off a cliff immediately. Like, I can't be. It's way too stressful. But can we just keep that vibe going? Will you play along with me and suspend your disbelief along with me suspending my disbelief? And we can pretend that we are learning this song in the post-apocalyptic zombie wasteland that is The Last of Us, featuring a-ha. Now, it's going to look like there's bar chords in this song, but we are going to learn it without any bar chords, I promise. Really, truly, cross my heart, hope to jump off a cliff in a zombie apocalypse to die. Promise for you. I promise no bar chords, no capo, standard tuning. No matter what skill level you currently find yourself at, this song is worth giving a try because it's going to be a grand old flag and you're going to be able to do it. Let's start off with the introduction. Would you please put your pointer finger on the second fret of the second string from the top? Would you please take your ring finger, put it on the fourth fret of the third string from the top? Make sure your thumb is down here behind the neck. If your thumb is over the top, it's going to be very hard to stretch your fingers out far enough. So your thumb is back here, pointer finger on 2, ring finger on 4. Put your pinky on the fourth fret of the third string from the bottom, right below your ring finger. It's like it's spooning with your ring finger. Then your middle finger is going to go to 3 on the second string from the bottom. Guys, this is a B minor chord, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Uncle Stuart, this looks an awful lot like a bar chord. Yeah, it does look like a bar chord, but it's not a bar chord because your pointer finger is not mashing down like that. It's just like this. You only need to push on those 4 notes. Now, you guys, some of you feel like I tricked you because you're like, yeah, but that still counts as a bar chord and you promised, crossed your heart. So here's what I'm willing to do. I will show you an alternate version as well. If this is too much of a bar chord for you, even though it is not a bar chord, then you can play a B minor 7, which is like this. 7 on the top string. Skip the next string, put your middle finger on 7 of the third string from the top, put your ring finger on 7 of the third string from the bottom, put your pinky on 7 of the second string from the bottom. I advise that you do not do this one. I think you should do this one, but whatever. Guys, let's learn the picking pattern. With your thumb, play the second string from the top. Great work. The authentic way to play it is just using your bareback fingers and thumb, but you're welcome to use a pick, so you can raw dog it or you can use a pick. It's either way, I'm not going to say anything. It's none of my business. With your thumb, wait, how's it, oh shoot, darn it. I don't remember how this song goes. I got it. With your thumb, play the second string from the top. Then with your thumb, play the third string from the top. Then I use my middle finger to play the second string from the bottom. Then with your pointer finger, play third string from the bottom. And then with your thumb, play third string from the top again. That was a lot of notes, but it wasn't that many. It was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was only 5 notes. I think you can handle it. Look, watch very closely. It goes thumb, thumb, middle, pointer, thumb. Thumb, thumb, middle, pointer, thumb. Let's do it very slowly together. Are you ready? Also, I should mention, if you play the wrong strings, it's kind of okay, as long as you still have the same rhythm and you're holding down the right chord over here. 1, 2, here we go. And thumb, thumb, middle, pointer, thumb. Play it again, but try to do a better job. Thumb, thumb, middle, pointer, thumb. You're doing such good work. I can't even stand watching you do it. It makes me sick. Speaking of making me sick, why don't you subscribe to the channel? It would make me utterly disgustingly sick with joy if you would subscribe to the channel. It really supports the channel, which means it makes me feel really good. It just really motivates me to keep making these. On this B minor chord, did I tell you what it was called? It was a B minor. You're gonna play that picking pattern one single solitary time. Let's do it one more time. Thumb, thumb, middle, pointer, thumb. 1, 2, here we go. And thumb, thumb, middle, pointer, thumb. Great work. Now we're going to switch to an E chord. For the E chord, not to be confused with Igor, the top string is going to be open. Put your middle finger on the second fret of the second string from the top. Put your ring finger on the second fret of the third string from the top. Put your pointer finger on the first fret of the third string from the bottom. We're going to do the same picking pattern, except for one little difference. The very first note, instead of your thumb playing the second string from the top, it's going to play the very top string. So that means your thumb plays the top string, then your thumb jumps all the way down to the third string from the top. Then with your middle finger, play second string from the bottom. Pointer finger plays third string from the bottom. And then thumb plays third string from the top. So it's literally exactly the same except for that very first note. Let's go ahead and practice the picking pattern on this E chord one time. 1, 2, here we go. And thumb, thumb, middle, pointer, thumb. Great work. Let's go ahead and put those two chords together. The B minor and then the E. 1, 2, slow it down, and B minor. We're now going to switch to an A chord. Here's how you switch to an A chord. Your pointer finger, just get rid of it. We don't need it. Your middle finger and your ring finger, you're just going to pop them down a string like that. So now they're on the second fret of the middle 2 strings. And then add your pinky to the second fret of the second string from the bottom. This is the A chord. You're going to do the same exact picking we did on the B minor. You just go. That's all there is to it. One more chord for the introduction. We have to play a D sus2 chord. Please put your ring finger on the third fret of the second string from the bottom. Put your pointer finger on the second fret of the third string from the bottom. Do you know the regular D chord with 3 fingers like that? The D sus2 is basically the same chord. You just get rid of your middle finger. Is my hand out of focus? I'm still getting used to this new camera. I love it and I hate it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm probably just gonna, keep doing what I've been doing. What was your question? On this D sus2 chord, you're gonna do the same picking pattern we've been doing, except you're gonna use the bottom 4 strings. So that means your thumb plays a third string from the top, then your thumb plays the third string from the bottom, then middle finger plays the bottom string, pointer finger plays second string from the bottom, and then thumb plays third string from the bottom. So it's bonky, panky, pong. Quick reminder, if you play the wrong strings, it's okay, as long as you have the right chord and you have the right rhythm. Let's go ahead and play that introduction all the way through. B minor, E, A, D sus2. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Uncle Stuart, that was way too fast. I couldn't even keep up at all. For being honest, I didn't even really try. Okay, fine. I'll make a deal with you. We'll do it slower, but we're going to do it 2 times in a row, because that's actually how we have to play it anyway. We have to play it twice. That's how Ellie plays it in The Last of Us, featuring Mr. Fantastic. Bong, chung, gang, ka-bong. Little bit slower, and thumb, thumb, middle, pointer, thumb, E, and A, and D sus2. Start it over, B minor. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that. Yes, you will. You just need some repetition. You're doing fine. A. All right. We've done it. We've completed the introduction to the song. Let's move into the verse of the song. Guys, I have great news for you. The verse starts off exactly the same as the intro. You play the intro exactly the same 3 times. You just have to sing at the same time that you're playing the chords. I will also mention this. Here's one little tiny little monkey wrench I'm going to throw into the whole equation. Occasionally, when she plays the song in the show, at the very beginning of each chord, instead of just going thumb, she'll do a little pinch. She'll pinch together the thumb note and the middle finger note. So she might go, like that kind of thing. Now, if you want to give that a try, I think that's great. I'm really proud of you. I love that you're taking some initiative. You're being a self-starter and a go-getter. For the verse, you play the intro chords 3 times. Then you're going to play a slight little variation. You're going to play the B minor chord, exactly the same. Then you're going to play the E, exactly the same. Then you're going to play an F sharp 7 chord. The way that it is played in the show, if you watch her hands, is she's doing a bar chord. But we can do it without a bar chord, so that's how we're going to do it. Please put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the top string. Skip the 2nd string from the top. Put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the top. Put your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the bottom. Put your pinky on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string from the bottom. This is an F sharp minor 7 chord. You're going to do the exact same normal picking pattern with your thumb on the top string. Then you go straight to the D sus2 and you do the regular pattern on the D sus2. Let's go ahead and play the whole verse all the way through for 2 reasons. One, that way we can practice it. And reason number dos, that's Spanish for 2, surprised you didn't know that, is then you can see how it fits together, because I didn't really explain it very well. We're going to play the intro chords, the B minor, E, A, D sus2, 3 times. Then we play that variation, B minor, E, F sharp minor 7, D sus2, 1 single solitary time. Here we go. 1, 2, buckle yourself in. Oh, before we play through it, I have one quick tip for you. When you're going to the B minor chord, because the B minor chord is the hardest chord, right? Here's the little tip. You only need to worry about that first note right away. You just need to get your pointer finger to the 2nd fret of the 2nd string from the top, and then you need to be ready to pluck it. But you can get the rest of your fingers ready after you pluck that first note. Like, look, watch. I'm going to play the D sus2 and then get to the B minor, and you're going to be delighted at what you see. Look. D sus2. Did you see that? I got that note right away. The other ones, I got them in just under the wire. All right, here we go. Whole entire verse all the way through. 1, 2, this is gonna be long. B minor. Then the E. sus2. We have to do that 2 more times. B minor. How'd you do? Pretty bad? Great job. E and A and D sus2. 1 more time. And the E. Here comes the A. Then the D. Now the variation, B minor. Back to E, everything's normal. Here we go to the F sharp minor 7. Then the D sus2. We finished the verse. Time to move into the chorus of the song. The chorus goes like this, you guys. A chord, regular picking pattern, no problem there. E, regular picking pattern, no problem there. We go to that F sharp minor 7 chord again, regular picking pattern, no problem there. So far we already know all this stuff. Then, this is where it changes a little bit. You go to the D sus2, but you're only gonna play 3 notes. You're just gonna go thumb, thumb, finger. Just 3 notes, thumb, thumb, finger. Then immediately you have to go back to E and just go thumb, thumb, finger. So at the very end there, it just goes D sus2 E, punky. It's like we're taking 2 chords and cramming them into the space of 1 chord. Guys, for the chorus, you just play that 4 times in a row. Yeah. I had to check and make sure. I read it right there. It says 4 times in a row. Let's practice the chorus. I just got really distracted. I don't know what I started thinking about. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still distracted. You can make whatever. Ow! So you play the chorus 4 times in a row. 1, 2, here we go. And A. And the E. And the F sharp minor 7. Then the D sus2 E. And the A. Great job. E. Then the F sharp minor 7 chord and the D, E, and the A. Great job. We just played it twice through. For the actual chorus, you have to play it 4 times through. That's Spanish for 4. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Then you play the verse all the way through again, exactly the same. Then you play the chorus all the way through again, exactly the same. And then at the very end, you just do a nice gentle strum of the A chord. So it just goes for a day or 2. Guys, so good. I did play The Last of Us video game many moons ago on PS3. I was really bad at it. I liked the part with the mushroom zombies. I did not like the parts where I just had to fight other humans. Not because I was like morally opposed to it, but just I don't know how to use weapons in video games unless it's Bloodhound Fang. And so it just didn't go well. I got way too stressed out. I had to stop. I liked the movie because you don't have to be good at it to watch the movie, the show. I said show. I didn't say movie. You said movie. And I said, what movie? And you said, World War Z featuring Brad Pitt. And I said, that's a completely different thing. What are you talking about? And I went, oh, sorry. Do you remember? We literally just had that conversation. How could you forget? It's gaslighting. I'm gaslighting you. Did it work? Oh, hey, let me this is not in the Last of Us version, but in the original version, there's this. Keyboard part, and it's very fun to play. Let me show it to you real quick. Bottom string, play 2-2, then play 3 on the second string from the bottom, and then play second string from the bottom open twice. So we've got 3-3. Now we've got 2-2-3 open, open. Then on the bottom string, play open, open, open. That was 3 opens. And then play 4-4-5-7. So here's so far what we have. We go 2-2-3-0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 4-4-5-7. Then on the bottom string, play 5-5-5 open. Then play 3 on the second string from the bottom. Then play 2 on the bottom string twice. And then on the bottom string, quickly, you're going to play 2, 2, 0, 2. That's not right. I said the wrong notes. Then on the bottom string, quickly, you're going to play 0, 0, 2, 0. Very confusing. I'm really glad I put this in here. Would you please be my guest as I create the Avengers Initiative? That's what I'm talking about. I'm not happy with how this went. I'm not just talking about this thing right here. I'm talking about this whole thing, this whole day. Why am I already condemning this day to the pits of despair? I don't know. I'm gonna have a burrito tonight. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, but if that's just the thing that gets you through the day is you're looking forward to a burrito, then what are you doing? I don't know. What am I doing? No, don't say that. There's a lot that I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm keeping quite busy. No one was saying you were lazy. I was saying, like, emotionally, what are you after? I'm trying to, honestly, most of the time, I feel pretty good. It's just the times when I don't feel good, it feels like I never feel good. Do you guys get that? It's like, you could spend, 18 hours a day feeling pretty good. But then you've got those 6 hours and you're like, why am I always miserable? How come nothing gets better and everything gets worse? Not 6 hours a day. Maybe 6 hours a week. I don't know. I don't keep track. I don't have a logbook of when I'm feeling good and when I'm feeling bad. What a depressing book that would be. All right. So I'm going to have that burrito. Gonna be fine.